Hi there. If you watched the last video, you have learned how to set the perfect angle using the tools available to you in render mode. Now what we're going to do is set that perfect lighting. So we have two different tools available to us. The first is located in the bottom right-hand corner, and this is the sun itself, which is such a cool feature of this software. You'll see as I hold down my left click and grab hold of the sun and move it around the space, that the rays of light coming in through the room, through this glass door, change. So this is a really nice way of just creating such a natural and realistic effect in the space, and of course adding a bit of light, or you'll see as I move it out, it dims the room. Okay, I'm going to move that. A good rule of thumb here is to have the rays of light touching the floor, the wall, and at least one object in the space so that nothing is overexposed by kind of spotlighting the sun on any one area. Move that a bit. Alrighty, the next option is over here in the top left-hand corner, and it's called lighting. So when we select here, the very first thing, I can't find a good place for my face. Here we go. I want you to look out this window here. The first option that we have is that we can work in day or shoot in day, evening, or night. And you'll see in just a second that the outside environment is going to reflect that. And also the light in the room is going to dim. Right? There we go. So not only can we shoot at different times of the day, but we have different filters that we can apply for each. So most people shoot in daytime. It's really just a matter of preference. So one note that I do want to make is that natural daylight as a preset is going to have a warmer, more yellow light. If you're looking for brighter and whiter light, you're going to use fresh. If, say, you're working on an outdoor patio or in a space where there's lots of windows, lots of natural light coming in, and you find that you take a render preview and it's just a little too bright in this space, maybe it feels a little overexposed, go ahead and shoot in daytime still, but switch to no daylight. You'll notice that when I click on that, what's going to happen is the room, it will dim the room, but it won't make it nighttime either. So that's like a nice little way of still achieving a daytime shoot without that overexposed effect if you happen to be working in an outdoor space or something like that. Okay, those are the three that I use the most. Alrighty, the next option that you have here is to increase or lower or turn off your interior lighting. So that's referring to the pendant lights, and I have some recessed lighting up top. You can bring it up to medium to bring in a bit more light if I'd like. And then as I scroll down here, I can change my outside environment. So go ahead and look there. I'll just click on this road here, kind of desert scene. And you'll see now that it's changed to reflect it. And I can rotate my scene, which is really, really cool. So one of the ways that I use that rotation is, say I have a client who lives on the beach and a specific window needs to be overlooking the water, right? Maybe I choose one of the ocean views or one of the beach views, and as soon as it's reflected outside, now I can rotate my scene to make sure that it's not overlooking the mountains over here, but rather overlooking the water. Okay. So you'll see that there's a number of different options and also just different seasons. We have autumn park, winter, and summer, city scenes, forest scenes, all sorts of options here. The very last options that you have here are to turn your product lighting off. So that's again referring to your pendant lighting and the recessed lighting here. So your interior light products, you can turn those off entirely, and you can turn your sun off. And you'll see that the space is dimmed. The sun tool here will disappear at that point because it's not needed. And that's another way if you are wanting to shoot in daytime, but you find that a space is a little too overexposed, you can also turn the sun off to dim the space. Alrighty. Okay. So let's say we set our perfect lighting, we've moved our sun around, we've increased our interior lighting, we've set our preset. In the next video, we don't want to lose our work, we're going to save it. So go ahead and check out how to save and access your views. I'll see you guys next time.